Okay, we're going to be looking at area and perimeter review numbers 10 through 15. Excuse me. So these are the area and perimeter problems that have variable side lengths, meaning x is involved in your equation when you write area and perimeter. Okay. Sorry. So, actually, I think I'll just write on here. Okay. So when we're looking at this, the first thing we might want to do here is find perimeter. So as a general rule, I think I'll do perimeter to the right of the picture, and I'll do area underneath it. Okay. So to find perimeter of this, and it is a square because remember, opposite sides are equal, and these two sides are equal, so all four sides are equal. So each one of these sides is going to be x plus 7. And I just want to add up all the sides to find perimeter, so I'm going to add x plus 7 to itself 4 times, and I'm going to stack because I think that's easier when I'm on this small space. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 x's, and 7, 14, 21, 28. And, of course, hopefully your algebra teacher taught you that you could also say I've got 4 sides that are x plus 7, so that's 4 times x plus 7. And this is where distributive comes into play, saying I've got 4 x's, which is the same thing as this. And I've got 4 7s, and 4 times 7 is 28, which is the same thing as this. Okay. Well, I forgot to write the 8 on that. All right, so your perimeter is 4x plus 28. And then your area for this figure, you've got base times height, and I'm going to leave it actually as x plus 7 times x plus 7. We haven't talked about how you multiply binomial times binomial. If you'll remember, there's like 4 multiplication problems that have to happen here, but we're actually going to talk about this when we come back from Thanksgiving break. So we're going to leave it like this. So let's call this the area. Okay. All right. Next one. Again, we're talking perimeter here. We're just going to add up all the sides. So this side plus this side plus this side plus this side. And remember, just because it's not written there doesn't mean it's not part of the perimeter. So if you need to write them, make sure all 4 sides have a length on them. So we're going to add 2x plus 3 to 2x plus 3, and then we're also going to add plus 4 plus 4. And notice that I'm kind of stacking underneath like terms here to help myself. So I have 4x plus, that's 14. So 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 more is 4, 4 more is 14. 4 more is 4, 4 more is 10. 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 more is 10, 4 more is 14. So my perimeter is 4x plus 14. If I want to find the area here, again, we're talking base times height. So in this particular problem, my base is 2x plus 3, and my height is 4. And I need distributive property here to multiply both of these things times 4. So my area is 8x plus 12. All right, number 12. We have perimeter first. And I'm not writing area above these, and maybe that would be a little more clear if I were doing that. So area, again, I'm adding up all the sides. The height has nothing to do with the perimeter here. The perimeter is just the 3 sides. Triangles have 3 sides. Add 3 numbers, okay? So I'm going to add 10 plus 10 plus 6x. And I can combine these because they're like terms, but this is not a like term because it has an x in it. So actually my perimeter is going to be 6x plus 20. Remember, standard form would have us write x first before the number without the variable. Okay, then I'm going to find the area. So remember, area for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. I'll go this way for space's sake. So my base is 6x. And my height is 2, and then divide by 2. Notice that these diagonal side lengths are not part of the area formula. So 6x times 2 is 12x. And then 12 divided by 2 is back to 6x. Notice that I could have just divided out these 2's right here, right? Because 2 divided by 2 is 1, and they would have gone away at that point. But it's okay if you don't do that. All right, so and I should be doing this, area is equal to 6x. Okay. Another triangle, this time a right triangle. And this is a little tricky, right, because we don't know this guy. So this is for the little bit of push here for those of us who like a little push in math. If we want to find the perimeter of this guy, and I'm going to do it all underneath because I don't have space, then I need to add, perimeter. I need to add all three sides, so that's 6 plus x plus, and then I don't know what that third side is. So remember, right triangle, to solve for the unknown, or to solve for the hypotenuse, that's going to be c. So we're going to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 6 squared plus x squared is equal to c squared. And that's where this is a little bit funky, because I don't know any of this. So if I just take the square root of both sides, then this side just becomes 6 squared plus x squared. So it's 6 plus x plus the square root of 6 squared plus x squared. And that's the best I can do. I can't really get a better answer than that. So I'm going to leave it just like that. Because of this plus sign, I can't take the square root of these individual pieces. So I really do just have to leave the perimeter like that. So let's call it P equals 6 plus x plus the square root of 6 squared plus x squared. Okay, and then my area, which is definitely easier because it doesn't have anything to do with hypotenuse, is going to be base times height divided by 2. So in this particular problem, my base is x, and my height is 6, and I'm dividing that by 2. And so 6 divided by 2 is 3, so the area is 3 times x. Okay, next problem is the trapezoid. And let's assume isosceles and stick that over there. So my perimeter is the sum of all the sides. Don't add in the 10. It's not part of the perimeter. So I'm combining 2x plus 4, x plus 1, and 2 and 2. Notice I'm stacking my just numbers over here with my just numbers. And that's going to give me a perimeter that is 3x plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then my area formula is base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. The parentheses are important because we definitely need order of operations here. So in order to get the area, we take base 1, which is 2x plus 4, add it to base 2, which is x plus 1, multiply it times the height, and divide by 2. Combining like terms in here, 2x plus x, we get 2x plus x, we get 3x plus 5 times 10 divided by 2. So that is 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 10 is 30. Divided by 2 is 15. And I'm doing this because I've run out of room. I'm sorry. But 3 times 10 is 30. Divided by 2 is 15. 5 times 10 is 50. Divided by 2 is 25. So that would be my area. Okay. And then, last but not least, my parallelogram. So assume all four sides are the same. This would be x plus 5. This would be 3x minus 2. Not all four sides, I'm sorry. Opposite sides are the same since it's a parallelogram. And my perimeter is going to be the sum of the four sides. So I'm going to combine 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2, x plus 5, x plus 5. And that's 3, 6, 7, 8x. Negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 5 is 1. And 5 more makes 6. So this is my perimeter. Let's put a P equals in front of that guy. And then the area formula for a parallelogram is just base times height. So my base is 3x minus 2. And my height is 5. And then I just distribute that 5 in. And my area is going to be 15x minus 10. Sorry, I know I squished that all up. I kind of wish I'd used paper now, but I hope that helps.